I have not paid attention to politics at all in the past couple of days. It is insane. I think this is the longest I've gone away from politics, and I'm having withdrawals. Like I know that like the Pfizer vaccine, I know that Texas was like, no, we're gonna secede. Like you can't have an election, and then they got owned.
What?
I know that like there was another MAGA copium rally last night where some people got stabbed, but like I really don't know anything more than that. Like I just know that's all I know. Pfizer vaccine got approved, and that's pretty much it. There was an execution. Yeah, that's it. That's like literally all I know that happened in the past couple of days. Because that's all I've been doing has just been playing video games. Oh, so good. Let's watch this.
Roosevelt, 1901. There's only been 2 other presidents that have shown up for Army-Navy game, Truman and Bush. You're the 3rd. Why are you here?
Well, I love football, but I love these 2 teams, and they're special, and they've been to the White House, and we've given...
Look, I'm not a big sports guy. Not to be a sports guy for a second, but don't the Army and the Navy both suck ass? Maybe that's why no one goes to watch them.
It's my
like
birthday,
their teams are fucking terrible, aren't they? I'm fairly certain that maybe that's the reason why presidents don't waste their fucking time watching the Army and the Navy teams, because they fucking suck.
Everything you accomplished, you took over a military that was cut by 25%.
Yeah.
That only had 3 brigades ready to fight and was out of bullets. What have you done in the 4 years since to change that?
What is this take, dude? Why did they... I don't know why they keep saying this. Like, the Army was out of bullets? It's such a weird fucking line. As is the case with, like, everything Donald Trump does. There's probably a reason why they're saying that, right? Like, I just don't know what that reason is. Like, what is the... Look at his face. He's like, yeah, the Army. They're out of bullets. Do you see my face? My face when I think about how the Army was out of bullets. This is it. This is my face. Very, very not good. No bullets. If there's no bullets, how are we going to make the Iraqi kids love democracy? No bullets.
I'll never forget a very overrated general coming to see me and saying, sir, we have no ammunition. I'm sorry. This is my first 2 days in office.
I'm saying, you know, kill these kids. And they're saying, sir, we can't do it. We got no bullets. We want to. Believe me, we want to. But we got no bullets.
Is it over?
No, it's not over. We keep going, and we're going to continue to go forward. We have numerous local cases where, you know, in some of the states that got rigged and robbed from us. We won every one of them. We won Pennsylvania. We won Michigan. We won Georgia by a lot. We have a Republican governor that's worse than a Democrat.
Oh, that's so good. Then, hey, the people of Georgia should vote for a fucking Democrat next then. I mean, seriously, just think about that. I needed this. Hold on one second. Hold on. I fucking needed this, brother. Oh, God, this is so fucking good. We won. We won Georgia. Oh, we won Georgia. We won Pennsylvania. Oh, fuck. Oh, the Supreme Court are a bunch of sharks. Oh, they wouldn't let the justice happen. They wouldn't believe me. Oh, we won Pennsylvania. Oh, fuck. Oh, we did.
And Wisconsin, as you know, we have a case going on as we speak. I mean, it's actually going on right now.
Motherfucker didn't win Wisconsin. Okay, he lost Wisconsin not once, but twice. And not only did he... Not only did he lose Wisconsin, he also lost $3 million in the process of a recount in Wisconsin because he had to spend that just to do a recount. Oh, it's so fucking good. I'm getting shivers thinking about that shit.
Machines are the worst. Dominion. Nobody even knows who owns it. These machines are controlling our country. So it was a rigged election. It was really a sham and a shame.
When you look at this
rigged
fight,
election, Dominion voting. Hugo Chavez, believe me. Hugo Chavez was running the election from the grave. Dominion voting illegally. Believe me. Oh, God.
Do you worry about the country being divided as if it goes to inauguration and they still feel that way and you still feel that way?
No, I worry about the country having an
You know what's funny? Like, this guy, whatever his fucking name is, one of the Fox 5 or whatever, the morning show guys. He wakes up in the morning, probably in Greenwich or like Connecticut. These guys never, Brian Kilmeade, they never have like, they never have houses in New York. They usually just like fly in or drive in from Connecticut, right? So he wakes up in his like nice fucking, you know, triple decker McMansion in Greenwich. He just fucking wakes up. He puts on his nice little plaid shirt with his tie that matches the shirt. And then he's like, you know, I'm also gonna try the quarter zip today. I'm gonna put a quarter zip and then a fucking a jacket on top of it just to switch it around, you know? All to come into work and literally suck the president's boots, dude. Your job is just to literally swallow shit. You don't have to dress up this well for it, okay? Like, you're just like, nom, 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 nom. Sir, the question he asked, you could not ask a person in a nicer way, like, after all that they've done. Like, he just dressed up just to suck on boots this morning. That's kind of sad.
We won Wisconsin big. We won it big.
But your guys
we won all of these states.
But do you think your legal team has proven that?
Well, we never get a chance to prove it because a judge will say, well, I'm sorry, you don't have standing. Like,
well, but you don't. The funniest part about it is, like, a big reason why he's lost all of these court cases is because, like, he's just working with charlatans. There are specialists. There are people who do election law, and, like, they are election lawyers. And Donald Trump, for some fucking weird reason, is not working with them. I don't know why. Like, it's entirely his fault that not all of these court cases would be dismissed outright, but in so many of them, they have no standing because they're, like, either too late, they file it too late. In the funniest situations, they literally will just be like, you know, they'll have the main person who, like, wrote an affidavit go back on his testimony and be like, yeah, I was lying. But there are a lot of cases where they just, like, file it incorrectly, and I find that really stupid. Like, you could at least file a lawsuit. Like, if you did it correctly, you could muck it up in the court system. You know what I mean? Right, they're not even doing that. Weren't a lot of the cases thrown out because the rules they're objecting to were set well in advance? Yeah, there's a bunch of cases that were thrown out because of that. I don't know. I find it really funny that like they couldn't win. They only won one court case, dude. Like, how do you only win one fucking court case, brother? If you lose 40 and you win one, you can't keep running around being like, I still won. I'm still the president. Come on, Texas, do something. Oh, it's like 58 now. See? Last time I checked, before Cyberpunk, it was like 40. He's basically just with a stick, like, prodding the SCOTUS, being like, come on, let me win. Let me have this. What are you doing? I'm the greatest president that's ever existed. The court case they won had absolutely no impact. Yeah, no, the one court case that they won out of like 60 whatever fucking court cases they've lost, the one that they won was literally about getting poll watchers to move in closer to the counters. When in the ballot counting process, they wanted poll watchers to not be 12 feet away, but 6 feet away. That's the only court case they won. The only one they won. And by the way, folks, remember, it's not like these poll watchers were just Republicans. They won that for the Democrats too. We constantly forget that, like, this is we assume that this is a one-sided endeavor. We constantly forget that there's, like, Democrats in this process too.
If I got 67 million votes, I couldn't lose. I got 75 million, and they say I lost. I didn't lose. The election was rigged.
By who?
By the Democrats, and actually, interestingly, by the Democrats, but by local Democrats, meaning state Democrats. They outsmarted state Republicans. You know what I do?
The funniest part about it is that, like, I can't stop thinking about QAnon, man. Can you imagine building your political movement around the fact that, like, Donald Trump is this, like, super smart, brilliant fucking character that's, like, fighting against corruption and demonic pedophiles? That's not even the craziest part. Like, this notion that QAnon people genuinely believe that Donald Trump is fighting a, interdimensional vampire pedophile conspiracy is not the craziest part of the conspiracy. The craziest part of the conspiracy is that Donald Trump is competent enough that he cares about anything but himself. That's the most freak shit. Q people believe that Donald Trump could be capable of, like, pulling anything off when his entire life has been a series of failing upwards and being carried by his pappy who gave him all the money in the world as he failed over and over again. I love that, dude. I mean, dude, I could believe that there are interdimensional space vampire pedophiles in the Democratic Party before I would believe that Donald Trump is competent enough to fucking do something like this. He couldn't even steal the election, dude. This is what Republicans do. They steal elections. They are good at this. And he couldn't do it.
I ran a country, and we ran it great. We've done more than any other president. Then I have to campaign. We had the greatest campaign in history. We had the biggest
I
crowds
ran the
anyone's
country,
ever had.
and I ran it
did
great.
56 rallies. Essentially, 5 or 6 states, the local people who run it rigged the election. And tens of thousands. Remember they stopped the counting in the evening? Do you remember Georgia when they said...
Dude, it's so good. Oh, it's the same lines over and over again. Man, people are so fucking stupid. Like, there's no reason to hide this, dude. We live in very dumb times with exceptionally dumb people, okay? Our fellow men and women who believe this nonsense are just fucking stupid. They're just really fucking stupid. I mean, we're stupid too, but at least they're stupid in like a fun way, okay? They're stupid in like a very, very fun way and a very funny way. At least when like Democrats are stupid, they're like, like Joe Biden is gonna save global warming. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Joe Biden can barely recognize his fucking grandchildren, and you're over here like he's like assuming that he genuinely and legitimately fucking cares about the future of the country when he probably thinks he's still vice president and he's confused why the black guy isn't in the Oval Office when he's sitting there. You know, where's that black guy, Jack? What's his name? Barack? Where are you at? Meanwhile, like liberals on Twitter are like, Joe Biden is gonna defeat racism when he's like literally fucking yelling at like activists and shit in phone calls like, shut up, I'll restore the soul, cut this malarkey. Anyway, Democrats are delusional in like unfunny ways. At least when Republicans are delusional, it's funny. Like, it's a funny fucking way that you can be. It's the funniest way that you can be delusional. It's more damaging, but I guess I'm just like fucking brain broken from everything that I've seen. So
we had a pipeline break, a major water pipeline break. It turned out to be a false thing. And everybody, Brian, everybody ran out. They all ran out. Right. And where's the pipeline? Guess what? There was no pipeline. That was the people where they took all of those ballots, all of those Biden ballots.
Yeah, there was no pipeline. Yeah, it wasn't a pipeline, you fucking idiot. It was a pipe. There was no pipe, folks. Many people are saying in the Fulton County Commissioner's office, there are no toilets. There are no toilets. Where's the pipe burst? Show me the toilet. They're using a porta potty. They didn't even have pipes. There's no plumbing. People couldn't even wash their hands, believe me. And now they're making it up. They're saying there's a toilet. They're saying people poop in it. They're saying pipes are bursting. There is no pipe. There's no pipe. Pipes. What are pipes? I'll tell you what pipes are. They wanted the real pipeline. They wanted to stop the pipeline that I'm building right under the White House. We are getting oil from everywhere, folks. Every orifice of the planet. We will suck it dry.
Under the table with the black dress, and they took them and they started shoving them into a machine. What happened to this country?
Yeah, as one does, like as is their job. You know, I mean, it's literally their fucking job. Their job is to do that. Their job is to. You can make it seem like it's suspicious, but yes, their job is to literally take votes out, take ballots out, and put them into machines. And if it doesn't read, then you take it out again, you fucking fix it, okay? You slam it on the fucking table, and then you put the votes back in so it reads it. So that's how the vote counting process works. Most people don't know that, so they're like, it seems suspicious. Why are they in black bags? Like, what were they expecting? Did they think votes just materialize in the tabulation process? They just magically appear next to a machine? No, you physically have to take it out of a fucking bag and put it in the machine. This is why it's bad when we give people too much information. Access to too much information on the internet has really broken people's brains. Like before, nobody fucking knew how this process, nobody watched how this process works. If you really were a fucking nerd, you found out about it, you learned about it. But like, we are too dumb to handle the unfettered access to the information that we have. Like, we're too stupid to understand it. I'm serious. Like, I mean, oh boy, we should still do it. Like, we should still give people access to all this information. But we should also recognize that, like, no, people are just really fucking dumb. And there's just no way. Like, they do not have the mental fortitude or the processing power to comprehend basic things in this process because they're using too much of the fucking RAM. Since all these ballots exist, we should be able to recount these ballots and ensure our election. Yep. I know that Yenin is saying this as like a Trump supporter, but we have already done that. Like, we literally did that in all the states that Trump contested. So you're never going to be happy until, like, he thinks that it's wrong. Like, he thinks that the recounts were fake. His fans think the recounts are not even real. His fans think the recounts are not real recounts. 3 times they did a hand recount. They did a fucking hand recount, brother. He got 84 more votes in Wisconsin. This is what I mean. Like, democracy is great, but also democracy has caused a whole bunch of fucking morons to think they have a goddamn say in this process. The issue with the democratization of information, the greatest issue with it so far has been this notion that absolute fucking brain dead idiots with their absolute brain dead fucking takes think that just because they thought of this take, just because they had this wonderful thought in their mind, that it must be unique and that it must be fucking listened to and that it must be taken seriously. And I'm sick of it. At some point, you gotta be like, no, I'm not taking you. You're not a serious person, and I'm not taking you seriously. I do not care about your fucking delusional, psychotic ramblings, dude. Literally describing your relationship with Twitch chat. No, but like, there's brilliant people. It's actually a great example because there's brilliant people in the Twitch chat. And then there are fucking psychotic screechers in the Twitch chat. And it's hard to parse through all of it. And at some point, I just gotta be like, no, shut up. I'm speaking now, okay? You're here for a purpose. Like, you gotta do that sometimes.